The SHEDDIE Basketball League is getting underway, the first ever game of the first ever season, and it is a packed crowd here in Windy City as the Chicago Stingers will host the Rochester Dragons here on WUB Network. For the Rochester Dragons, Damian Lillard out there with D'Angelo Russell, Jimmy Butler, LeBron, and Karl-Anthony Towns. And for the Stingers, Derrick Rose, James Harden, Paul Pierce, then Marc Gasol at the 5, Chris Bosh at the 4. We are playing 4-minute quarters. The main difference, foul out, is at 3. After 3 fouls, you are gone. The Stingers are in white. It's the Rochester Dragons in orange. The Eastern Conference getting underway here in this one. And this is WUB Network, the home of all Eastern Conference SHEDDIE basketball. There's LeBron James getting his team ready. First time seeing these teams, it'll be Gasol and Towns jumping. Towns takes it, he knocks it back to Damian Lillard, and we're underway. Lillard takes it across the timeline for Rochester. He flips LeBron at the top of the key. LeBron inside, he's blocked. Stuffed in the face, a vicious swat there by Chris Bosh. Now James Harden the other way, he's in the corner. Harden to the left wing, he's doubled by LeBron and Russell, spinning his way to the basket and finishes. James Harden gets the Chicago Stingers on the board. It's a 2-0 game. Here comes D'Angelo Russell back the other way for Rochester. He's guarded by James Harden. He flips on the left wing. That's Jimmy Butler. Butler dribbles towards the middle. Jimmy Butler to Karl-Anthony Towns. He's going to back in from the baseline. 5 to shoot. Hook shot. No. Off the back iron. Rebound Marc Gasol. Here comes Derrick Rose across the timeline for Chicago. Rose playing in the city where he won his NBA MVP. Back to Bosh. Now it's Derrick Rose. Derrick Rose crosses up Jimmy Butler, and he's fouled hard on that one by Karl-Anthony Towns. Towns with his first foul, and D. Rose will head to the line. Here with 2:59 to go in quarter number 1.
Chicago shooting their first free throws of the game on this trip to the line.
Rose nets the first from the line. Joakim Noah is going to check in for Rochester. Karl-Anthony Towns heads to the bench. You might think that's puzzling, being it's just a minute into the game, but 2 reasons. First of all, teams want to get everyone, all 8 players in, and second off, the foul out's at 3. So Karl-Anthony Towns is already there, a third of the way there. Much like if someone had 2 fouls in the first quarter in an NBA game, and you know they'd be taken out. Derrick Rose nails both from the line, so it's a 4-0 Stingers lead. Chicago's still looking to find their first points on the board. Damian Lillard is going to be guarded by Derrick Rose. He's going to flip left wing. D'Angelo Russell nails a 3. D'Angelo Russell with his first points at Rochester's first points. It's 4-3 here with 2:37 to go in quarter number 1. James Harden across the midcourt line. He's standing between the circles, guarded by D'Angelo Russell. Harden is going to flip left wing Bosh. Now it's Derrick Rose. Rose trying to posterize on Damian Lillard from the left side. Moves in, shot up, rolls around and goes in. Derrick Rose already with 4 points, and Chicago is back up by 3. Nearing the halfway point already here in the first quarter. Damian Lillard is going to send to the left side. That's LeBron James. LeBron trying to back in. He's going to flip Joakim Noah. Now it's Russell. Russell tees up again. Same spot for 3. A little too much mustard this time. Rebound Marc Gasol again. Here comes D. Rose the other way. Now James Harden is going to pivot. Harden's guarded by D'Angelo Russell. It's Marc Gasol on the left side. Gasol backs up. Now that's Harden top of the key. Jay Hay with 6 to shoot. Moves in towards the free throw line. Shot over about 3 defenders. Doesn't go. Joakim Noah corrals the miss. Still a 6-3 game with 1:32 to go in the first quarter. Next broadcast will be between the Los Angeles Crossovers and the Portland Timberwolves. That can be seen on Shane 2K. That will be out either tomorrow or Friday. D'Angelo Russell guarded by Marc Gasol with 3 to shoot. Moves in, steps in, and he's swatted. Gets the ball back, but that's a shot clock violation with 1:15 to go. Here comes some changes. Eric Gordon is going to check in for D'Angelo Russell. LeBron is out, and in comes Nikola Mirotic. As for Chicago, all of their bench players are going to check in. Now it's Jeff Teague in there with James Harden, Bosh, LaMarcus Aldridge, and Rudy Gay. Jeff Teague with it. You see 7 guys sitting on the bench. There are a few extras on each team just in case there were to be an injury or a foul out. As Harden moving in with 5 to shoot under a minute to go in the quarter. Rudy Gay back Harden. Harden from the right corner, he hits. Harden and Rose with 4 points apiece as it's 8-3 with 50 seconds to go here in the first quarter. Eric Gordon's going to be guarded by Harden. Moving towards the left side. LeBron on the bench. LeBron not producing so far for Rochester. Nobody really is. Mirotic, a floater, rattles around and goes down. Mirotic with 2, and it's an 8-5 game. Here comes Jeff Teague the other way. Teague is guarded tightly by Damian Lillard. Flips Harden left wing. Harden's going to pivot a couple times. Pass knocked away by Noah, goes out of bounds, and it will remain Chicago ball with 20 seconds on the clock. Karl-Anthony Towns is going to come back in for Joakim Noah as the first quarter ticks down towards its end. 10 to shoot here as Bosch will inbound all the way from the deep left corner. He's going to flip to Jeff Teague. Teague dribbles back. Now it's the Beard with the ball. He's guarded by Eric Gordon at the three-point line. Just 5 to shoot. Teammates on the Rockets matching up. Harden steps back. A 3 too strong. Rebound Mirotic. Can Rochester get a last shot? It's Damian Lillard with 5 seconds hustling it up. Pass Mirotic. A 3 to tie. Drops it. Mirotic at the buzzer. He's got 5 off the bench, and we're tied at 8 after 1. Welcome back to WUB Network, America's sports leader. SHEDDIE Basketball, our first ever game in the league. As coaches KJ Johnson and Eddie Kalegi send out their squads. As we're tied at 8, second quarter about to get underway. James Harden with it as he takes it across the timeline. Harden from the corner. Inside. Shot no good, but a foul is going to be called. I believe that's on Eric Gordon. Yes, it is his first foul of the quarter. Lillard, Gordon, Butler, Towns, and Mirotic, the 5 for Rochester. Chicago going with Teague, Gay, Harden, Aldridge, and Bosch. As Harden hits those free throws, he's got 6 points, and it's 10-8 Chicago. Damian Lillard with the ball. He's going to be picked up here by Jeff Teague. Lillard trying to make some moves. He's going to flip left wing. Mirotic again, and Mirotic splashes another shot. Nikola Mirotic with 7 points off the bench. The last pick in the draft, he was taken 64th overall. Could he be the X factor on this Rochester team who is shooting 50% from the field so far? Jeff Teague to Aldridge. Aldridge double teamed, and he's going to be fouled by Eric Gordon. That's 2 on Eric. And now he is 1 foul away from fouling out of this one. He'll remain in the game for now. Bosch is going to kick Rudy Gay. 10 to shoot, 3:10 to go in quarter number 2. This one deadlocked at 10. James Harden with the ball. 5 to shoot. Harden backs in on Gordon. Now it's going to kick Gay. Around to Teague. A 3 as the shot clock sounds, and it's good. Jeff Teague with his first bucket. And Rochester wants to talk things over. Coach Gary Jones, I don't know why I said Eddie Kalegi at the beginning, I got mixed up, but Coach Gary Jones is the coach of Rochester, and he'll send his troops back out. And it'll be Damian Lillard taking the ball up here, with LeBron James still remaining on the bench. Lillard guarded by Jeff Teague. He's going to try to drive in, he's going to kick Mirotic a 3. That one doesn't go. James Harden swoops in for the rebound. What a day so far from the Beard. Mirotic, that was his first miss of the game. Aldridge to Bosch. Bosch is doubled. He's going to kick Harden. 10 to shoot. Harden back. Rudy Gay. Rudy Gay moves in. It's Jeff Teague with the ball now. Teague mid-range J. That's not going to go. Rebound taken in by Mirotic. Second board for him. Here's Jimmy Butler with it. Back to Lillard. Now it's Eric Gordon. Butler tries to set a screen on Rudy Gay. It doesn't work out. Mirotic with the ball. He's going to try another three. That one's not going to go. Towns corrals the miss. First offensive board, I believe, of the day for Rochester. He tries to work on Aldridge. Kicks it out. Jimmy Butler left wing into Gordon on the corner. From the baseline, Gordon can't get it to go. Trying to save it out of bounds. A leaping play. But Teague ends up saving it back to Rochester. Towns to Lillard. Now it's Nikola Mirotic, top of the key. 1:36 to go in quarter number 2. Gordon thinks about a mid-range J, decides better of it. Butler to Gordon, back Mirotic right wing, 5 to shoot. Mirotic underhanded lay-in, doesn't go. Chris Bosh the rebound. That was a long possession for Rochester and they could not convert. Chris Bosh to Harden in the corner. That one off the front of the rim. Rebound is taken in by Eric Gordon. Gordon with the ball. Inside, shot, no good. Rebound, Rudy Gay. LeBron remains on the bench for Rochester. Derrick Rose remains on the bench for Chicago. Rudy Gay back to Chris Bosh. Under a minute left in the second quarter. That one's stripped and stolen by Damian Lillard. Rochester running the break, but everyone gets back rather quickly for the Stingers. The other game we'll have here on WUB Network this week will be on Saturday, a matchup between Memphis and North Carolina, the other two teams in the East. Nikola Mirotic is going to sink from long range with a hand in his face. Mirotic with 10 points. He's got 10 of Rochester's 13, and we are deadlocked at 13. 30 seconds to go in quarter number 2. It's Jeff Teague with the ball. Teague looking to penetrate. He's going to feed Bosh. Now inside. Harden backs in on Gordon. Hook shot off the glass. No good. Too strong. Rebound Jimmy Butler. Rochester will probably hold for a final shot and try to take a lead into the break. 10 seconds. Damian Lillard's going to take the ball. Moves inside. It's Towns. Towns thinks about a jumper once, twice. Mirotic again. A three. No good off the back iron. That's halftime. Mirotic has been a big factor for Rochester. James Harden, the X factor for Chicago. And as we reach halftime, we are deadlocked at 13 here on WUB Network, America's sports leader. This is the SHEDDIE Basketball League. So here's Derrick Rose with it. Rose is out there with Gasol, then it's Bosh, Pierce, and Harden, the starters. Same goes for Rochester with Lillard, Russell, LeBron, Butler, and Towns. Rose drives in, he kicks Chris Bosh. Now Harden, a straight-on three is good. Jay Hayes now got 9 points, and it's 16-13 Chicago. LeBron James still scoreless here as we enter the second half. Towns sets a screen on Chris Bosh. LeBron back to Towns. Russell tries a three of his own. That's too strong. Rebound Paul Pierce. There is a definite and definitive height advantage from Chicago, being that LeBron is the starting power forward for Rochester and a much taller Chris Bosh at the 4 for the Stingers. Chris Bosh inside Derrick Rose. Rose tries to penetrate inside. Bunch of defenders around him and he still finds a way to finish. D. Rose has 6 points and it's 18-13 Chicago. Next game for Rochester, they will be at home against Memphis as Gary Jones wants to talk things over. It'll be a home game against the Knights. And for Chicago, they will be in North Carolina. So here comes Jimmy Butler back onto the court. Doesn't look like any changes over the break with 2:49 to go. It's going to be a pass inside Damian Lillard. Lillard kicks D'Angelo Russell. Now it's LeBron. He's going to try to work inside on Chris Bosh. Something I wonder, is the height disadvantage going to play against LeBron as he steps back and hits a three, his first points of the ballgame? But as the season goes on, because this is one of the smaller teams in the league in Rochester, is him having to match up against some pretty prominent fours going to hurt his overall numbers? Derrick Rose drives inside. He's going to pass back Harden. Harden pivots, finds Chris Bosh. Now it's back Harden, another three. That one too strong. LeBron gets in there for the rebound, just about halfway through quarter number 3. LeBron's going to kick Damian Lillard. Under the basket, Russell. Now it's Jimmy Butler, blocked by Rose. Lillard, LeBron a three. That one not good. Rebound, Marc Gasol. Here comes Derrick Rose the other way for Chicago. With 1:51 to go here in quarter number 3. Rose back to Harden. James Harden makes a couple moves. Bounce pass. Pierce a three. The veteran can't hit. Rebound Damian Lillard. Just about a minute and a half to go in quarter number 3. Lillard makes some spin moves to the basket. Swatted by Harden and right into the hands of Chris Bosh. Here comes Chicago. A 3-on-3 even break. Pierce trapped in the corner by LeBron. He's going to dribble out towards the middle. Now it's James Harden at the top of the key. Guarded by Jimmy Butler. Harden back to Bosh in the left wing. Harden gets some room. A three, too strong. Karl-Anthony Towns wrestles that ball away from Marc Gasol. Harden not a great day shooting, just 1 of 5 from the great beyond, 3 of 9 overall. D'Angelo Russell flips Jimmy Butler. Under a minute now in quarter number 3. Damian Lillard with it. Lillard dribbles towards the middle. He backs in from the inside. Shot up on Rose is good, and we're tied at 18. Damian Lillard with his first points. 47 seconds here in quarter number 3, and it's a tie game at 18. James Harden to Derrick Rose. Rose inside. That's Chris Bosh. Bosh to Harden. Harden, Gasol swatted by Towns. Here comes Jimmy Butler back the other way for the Rochester Dragons. Butler swatted by Gasol. Final seconds of the quarter. On the break comes Chicago. Inside Gasol to Rose, who lays it in. 8 points for Rose, and Chicago's up 2. Rochester looking to even it up here to round out the third quarter. LeBron's going to back in on Bosh. He pivots, decides better of it. Now it's Jimmy Butler in the corner. Back to LeBron. 5 seconds. James working on Bosh. Backs up, step back, 3 at the buzzer, doesn't go, and that's going to end quarter number 3. This one will go down to the wire here in the first ever game in the SHEDDIE Basketball League. It's 20-18 Chicago. Here comes Lillard, Russell, LeBron, Butler, and Joakim Noah. I wonder possibly if Nikola Mirotic might come in this quarter, being that he had 10 first-half points. LeBron drives, and he's going to be fouled on his path to the basket by, I believe, James Harden. Harden's first foul of the game, actually, for the team. And this will send LeBron to the charity stripe. Splash is the first. That's now 4 points from LeBron. Pretty quiet compared to his small forward counterpart, Nikola Mirotic, on the bench. LeBron splashes both free throws, so it's now 5 from the King. And we're tied at 20 with just 3:43 to go in this one. Derrick Rose is guarded by Lillard. Bosh sets a nice pick. Rose out to Harden in the left corner. Back to Chris Bosh. Now it's Rose. Rose out to Pierce. Pierce a three. That's good. Paul Pierce nails one from the great beyond. His first points of the game. And that gives the Stingers a 3-point advantage with 3:18 to go. Here comes LeBron the other way. He'll slow things down at the 3-point line. He's guarded between the circles by Bosh. Out to Russell, who thinks about a three. Decides better of it. Finds Butler in the right corner. Now back to LeBron near the free throw line to Russell, 3 to shoot. Russell back LeBron. LeBron off balance shot. He nails it. LeBron going off now. He's got 7 points. How about LeBron there? With the shot clock winding down, making the play. So just 2:44 to go. Chicago would love to make this a 2-possession game here. D. Rose with the ball. D. Rose drives on Lillard. Oh, and he's fouled hard on his path to the dunk by Noah. Joakim's first foul.
What a game for Rose. He has 8
Rose with 8 points, and he'd love to hit a pair to make it a 3-point game here. Hits the first. Karl-Anthony Towns is going to check back in for Joakim Noah. Rose looking to inch into double figures. He does and ties Nikola Mirotic for the game high with 10 points. He's got 10. James Harden's got 9. The rest of the team's got 6. D'Angelo Russell guarded by Harden in this 3-point game. Damian Lillard with it. He's been rather quiet today. Now it's LeBron. LeBron guarded by Harden. LeBron making a couple moves. Just 5 to shoot. Inside, Towns. Over Gasol. Layton is no good off the glass. Harden crashes the boards. Third rebound of the night for the Beard. Here's Derrick Rose with it. Just 2 minutes left in the final quarter. Derrick Rose to Gasol. Gasol flips right corner. Pierce again. Pierce too strong off the front of the rim. Rebound Karl Anthony Towns. Less than 2 minutes to go. Jimmy Butler back LeBron. LeBron steps back. Now he's going to drive in. Floater hits in the foul. A circus shot from LeBron, and he's fouled by Chris Bosh and will head to the line to tie this one at 25. If he can hit it. A crazy floater somehow is banked home as LeBron took the massive tumble. Boos ring out here through the Windy City as LeBron hits. He's now got 10 points. 7 here in the... All 10 have come in the second half. 7 in the fourth quarter. And KJ Johnson wants to talk things over. 1:47 to go, and we are deadlocked at 25. You see, Chicago's only got 1 timeout left. Rochester still has 2. James Harden with the ball. In a tied game. He finds Derrick Rose on the left wing, who's doubled by Russell and Lillard. Rose makes a couple spin moves. Trying to drive in on Lillard from the baseline. Back to Harden on the left wing. 8 to shoot. Bosh around to Pierce. Pierce moves in. Jimmy Butler on him, and Butler's going to be called for the foul. That's his first. And that'll be a new 14-second addition to the shot clock with 1:27 to go. Here's James Harden. Harden spins, kicks, Gasol, laying is good. Timeout called. It's 27-25. Marc Gasol with his first points of the game. Rochester shooting slightly better in the second half than the first. Chicago struggling a little more than they did in the first 2 quarters. Mirotic remains on the bench as Towns throws it into D'Angelo Russell. Rochester looking to even the score with just over a minute to elapse. Tough defense coming. Russell finds LeBron. LeBron is doubled by Bosh and Harden. And now LeBron and Bosh wrestling for the ball, and that's going to be a jump ball probably to Chicago's advantage with the height advantage in Bosh. Big jump ball with 5 to shoot. And it's going to be a tip right to Chicago. Under a minute left. Derrick Rose with the ball. Rose drives from the left side. Taking a spill is Jimmy Butler. Harden, Gasol hits in the foul. Marc Gasol had not scored all game, and now he's scored the last 4 as Chris Bosh heads to the bench, and he'll be replaced by the younger legs of LaMarcus Aldridge. Gasol scored 5 in a row for Chicago. It's 30-25. Here comes LeBron James. This has been a very exciting first ever game in the SHEDDIE Basketball League. LeBron finds Towns, swatted by who else? Marc Gasol. Here comes Harden. 10 seconds separating shot and game clock. He's stripped. That's going to go out of bounds. Rochester's going to get another chance. With 27 seconds on the clock. And Gary Jones wants to talk things over. "27 seconds left in this one. Mirotic remains on the bench. 4 seconds separate shot and game. Lillard back to LeBron. LeBron makes a move. They can go 2 or 3 here. But they're taking way too much time. LeBron does finish. 12 points for LeBron. 15 seconds. Aldridge gets it into Rose, who's going to be fouled by Damian Lillard. Rose hits the first. 11 points for Rose. Misses the second. 14 seconds. Here comes Russell the other way. Russell a three. Oh, and he hits! D'Angelo Russell makes it a 1-point game with 8 seconds to go. Pierce finds Harden, who's going to be fouled by Russell, but the most he can get is 2 from the line. First is good from Jay Hay. Nails both. Here we go. Final seconds. LeBron. D'Angelo. A three. No good. Chicago wins it. What a game this was. It went down to the wire. Just when it looked like the Stingers were going to pull away, Rochester battled to the very end. It came down to one final shot, but ultimately the Stingers come out on top, 33-30. Player of the game, James Harden, 11 points, 3 boards, 2 assists, 11 points and an assist from Derrick Rose, and 3 big blocks and 5 humongous points from Marc Gasol. LeBron had 12, Nikola Mirotic 10, 6 from D'Angelo Russell. We hope you enjoyed this one. We'll see you next time for more SHEDDIE Basketball League here on WUB Network or the West on Shane 2K.